today we're going to take a look at dollar or pound cost averaging. We use this when stock prices fall. It gives you more bang for your buck, and I'm going to show a real life example with my holding in Global Ship Lease. Only do this or apply this strategy if the stock checks out. Do all the necessary analysing. I've done this with Global Ship Lease, and it is all stacks up the same as when I initially bought the stocks earlier on this month. The only downside is the stocks have gone down, but that's not necessarily a downside. So this is my holding on the free trade platform of Global Ship Lease, and you can see over a period of a month the stock has dropped just over 20%, and my investment, the current value is £179. That equates to just under 13 shares, and I'm down 24%. And I initially bought these stocks, as you can see, on the 6th of June, and we're now on the 25th of June. So pound cost averaging or dollar cost averaging, what this means is that the price of this stock when I purchased them was $23.02, and I purchased just under 13 shares, total of $237.63. The price of the stock now has fallen in a period of just under or just over 20 days. The date now is the 25th of the 6th, to $17.05. So for the same amount of money that I initially purchased my original shares with, that's $237.63, I can now purchase 13.9 shares. This is one extra share than less than a month ago. So the principle is that the value of the stocks has fallen, but if I buy more shares now, I can get more shares for the equivalent amount of money. So the downside is the value of the shares have gone down. The upside is I can now own more shares, giving me more bang for my buck. But the stock must check out. You must do your correct analysing, which I've done on Global Ship Lease, and everything stacks up. When I did my last analysing, which was about 20 days ago, and if you carry on watching you can see my analyst of Global Ship Lease, and this more or less is still current. The only upside is, or possibly there's no such thing as an upside or downside, the only difference is the stock I'm now going to purchase for $17.05, opposed to paying $23 20 days ago. So I'm going to buy more shares, and when the markets recover, which they definitely will do, I will realise my investment. But in the meantime, the company does pay a good dividend. If we go a look, just go back. I'm having trouble with the screen on this app. You've got to touch it just in the right place to be able to scroll up, and it's very difficult at times, as you can see, but bear with me. This is a technical glitch, but it's proven that I'm filming this real time. There we go. And the dividend is 8.8%. So, as I say, it's well worth holding on to this stock for future growth and a realistic dividend. And also, as you can see, I'm using the principle of dollar cost averaging. Hope you found this interesting and seen me show you this with a real life example. Till next time, I bid you a really successful investing adventure, but carry on watching and you'll see my analysing of Global Ship Lease. Today we're looking at a company called Global Ship Lease. I'm considering buying shares in this company using my Trading 212 platform, where the stock is shown here, and my free trade platform where the stock is shown here. Global Ship Lease. We'll have a run through of what the company does and why I'm considering making an investment. Global Ship Lease, New York Stock Exchange, ticker code GSL. It owns and operates container ships of various sizes, 65 in total as of March 2022. The total capacity is 342,348, so it's 342,348 20-foot equivalent container units. What this basically means is the total number of ships can carry this quantity of containers if they're all fully loaded and sailing at one time. And the this is based on a 20-foot container, effectively one of those steel containers with two doors on the end, and they're 20-foot long. The mid-sized ships is the type owned, and they are Panamax and post-Panamax. This is the type of ship owned by Global Ship Lease, and these are the size limits for ships travelling through the Panama Canal, which is a massive shortcut across the Americas. Ships larger than Panamax, post-Panamax, and these are larger than Panamax and do not fit into the original canal locks. So the company also owns Panamax, which were the larger ships that had passed through the Panama Canal until they enlarged the locks so they could enlarge the ships, and they're now called post-Panamax, which have a larger carrying capacity. The post-Panamax holds 13,000 containers, 20-foot containers, and this is abbreviated as TEU, 20-foot equivalent units, because a lot of the time the containers are 40-foot, so consequently 2 20-foots equates to 1 40-foot. The current price of the stock is $23.15. The 52-week range is $15.30 to $30.02. As I said, the current price is $23.15. The price target upside is 33.9%. That's correct. Analysts predict that the value of this stock can rise by 33%. The dividend payout, this is another very interesting fact, is 6.75%, and it should financially be able to maintain paying its dividend in the future. 44.9% of the stock is held by institutions, such as hedge funds, etc. This is a sign of strong market trust in the company. The PE ratio, the price to earnings ratio, is 3.66. The sector average is 7.09. So 3.66 is the number of years earnings at the current rate it would take to cover the cost of the stock. So essentially you'd need just over 3.5 years worth of earnings, and that would cover your initial payment of the stock. And as I say, the market average is 7.09, so it's well below the market average. It's another factor that draws me to this possibility of investing. The price to book ratio is 1.07. Anything below 3 indicates the company is reasonably priced with respect to its assets and liabilities. So based on this, I am going to make a purchase in Global Ship Lease. I've got a choice of 2 flat platforms to use to make my purchase on. As I said, this is the trading 212 platform, and this is my free trade platform. So Global Ship Lease, UK based company, well established, owns lots of mid-sized container ships, 65 in fact, Panamax size and post Panamax size, as I mentioned, and as I said, there's a great deal of potential, good dividend payout of over 6%, and a possibility of the value of the stock rising over 30%. So I'll be investing in Global Ship Lease. Hope you found this video interesting. Till next time, I bid you a really successful investing adventure.